Hello and welcome to the last part of this series. Let's finish our business card design. But first, I want to change a few things. First, I'll change up my contact information by making it bold. Right now it's a bit too skinny for my taste. I'll also increase the line height to 70 pixels, which means I'll have to rearrange all these icons and circles, but that's not going to be the end of the world. I liked having my username on it, but you know what? Let's change it to my real name, Christian Barron. This means we can delete that layer mask because we no longer have that hanging G character. Because of that, I'll also space out these two lines of text because they're too bunched together. All these ideas come from a moment of breather. Once you take a step back, have a shower, get back to the project, you'll bring fresh ideas to the table. This is why you should never rush into a project. If you can't rely on a second pair of well-trained eyes, at least give yourself the time to review all your settings and design choices. Okay, now I'm happy with it. Let's make another copy and place it somewhere on the side of this stack. Not completely separated from the group though, just a little bit for presentation purposes. Let's also rotate it and nudge it until we're happy with it. Ideally, I'd like to see at least 1/3 of my design, otherwise it doesn't make sense. Okay, something like that will work. Next, I'll grab the pen tool so I can create a shadow for this stack. Make sure you have it set to shape from the top left. Now start from this corner of the card and go towards the top right. Remember, our light source is coming from the bottom left. Okay, I'll close it off at this bottom right edge of my business card. This is looking good, but it's too strong. Drop its opacity to about 20% and place it underneath all your copies in the Layers panel. Good stuff. Add a layer mask so we can make it fade away. Swipe a few times until you're happy with the result. We don't want it too subtle, but surely we want people to notice it. Previously, we achieved the same result by using a rectangle. Here, I wanted to show you the alternative. Good stuff, I'm pleased with that. To further illustrate the point, I'll darken this top region, and there are a number of ways to do it. Since we've just used the pen tool, I'll switch tactics. Create a new layer and place it above our stack. Now get the gradient tool and make sure you have your colours set at black and white. Swipe a few times to get this type of effect. Of course, this is way too much, so I'll switch its blending mode to multiply. I'll also drop its opacity to 30%. Now this is much better. Take another look and see if there's anything out of order or that needs extra attention. Okay, overall, that's our project. It required quite a few steps, but it was ambitious. If we weren't making this presentation, we could have got away with it in about 15 or 20 minutes, but with it, you'll probably need over 30 minutes. Just in case you're curious, I'll show you my current business card design. This is what I'm rocking. This is my company's logo and it's called Theme Junkie Apps. Underneath my title, I have a short description because I don't assume people will know what Theme Junkie is all about. That's what I suggest you do as well. Unless your headline is Joe's Plumbing, most people won't know what your main occupation is. I feature my full name, phone number, Skype ID, and personal blog. At the minimum, you should have your email and phone number. The rest are optional. I know that nowadays business cards aren't used as much as they once were, but having a great design still makes a good impression. I'm using this striking pink because we have it all over our walls at the office. We use it in some of our apps as well as in the logo. That's because we wanted something different, something bold, and what's more remarkable than this striking shade of pink? It seems a bit feminine, but nowadays I've seen so many vivid, bright colours that it's anyone's game. Now, I'd like to see what you come up with. Please resist the temptation of featuring some sort of big image from a stock website. Usually those look tacky and it's best you avoid them. Put your personal touch on this project and try to be different while sticking to the rules of the game. You can use this presentation, but I'd much rather you show me something else. Upload your work to the platform and I'll be sure to give you some feedback on it. We'll have a friendly competition and see which student has the best looking card. I hope you're up for it. Get to work and have fun.